So you decided to take Kelly's class. Just know that you made a great choice because Kelly cares about all of his students. Today you'll discover why Kelly's class is like and my experience in it. This is important for you to know. This is important for you to know because you'll want to do great in this class. You'll know what his class is like. Kelly is a great teacher. Like he's on a first name basis with all his students, and so you don't make the mistakes that I made in this class. Hi, my name is Carlos, and I'm qualified to speak because I took Kelly's night class. Okay, so the three things I'll talk about today is why you shouldn't procrastinate, how supportive this class is, and Kelly's vibe. Before we get started, it's important for you to know. This is important for you to know. I'll be sharing my embarrassing experience in the class. Let's get started with why you shouldn't procrastinate. So I made this mistake when I did my introduction speech. So what happened was I kept saying I'll do it later, but I ended up forgetting about it. And then when I was on my way to class, I was talking about my classmates that I went to high school with, and we were talking about our embarrassing high school presentations, mostly mine. And then she reminded me on our way to class that we have a presentation today, and I had to write it during class. And yeah, I was like so nervous I couldn't come up with anything, so I ended up having to freestyle everything on my introduction speech. And yeah, it was awful, but I decided to finish because it would have been the third time the girl I went to high school with had seen me quit in the middle of my speech. Okay, so now that I said why you shouldn't procrastinate, let's move on to how supportive this class is. So like I just mentioned, my introduction speech was awful. I was so nervous because I haven't done a presentation in over a year because I took a gap year. I took a gap year, and also I had undiagnosed severe anxiety. I still have it, but I manage it better now. So when I first got up there to do my introduction speech, I stood there for a minute without saying anything. I almost quit, but I proceeded to finish it very slowly and choke like 3 or 4 times. But I finished. And when I was done, I thought people were going to laugh at me because I did an awful job. But everyone ended up clapping for me, and they were very supportive. Yeah, and they were supportive for the rest of the course, but after a few weeks of being in this course, they convinced me to get mental health help. And yeah, over time I got better at presenting, and I ended up having one of the most memorable, persuasive speeches. Not because of my main points, but how I got everyone's attention. Yeah, I can tell you what happened. It was really funny. Okay, so now that I said why you shouldn't procrastinate, and how this class helped me, let's talk about Kelly's vibe. So Kelly has a really good vibe. He cares about all his students. He always tells about how he prefers in-person class because in online classes he couldn't get the same connection that he had with us. And he would get sad when people would leave early, or no, when we would have to leave early, or when other students would leave while others were presenting. Okay, so to recap, don't procrastinate. This class is very supportive, and Kelly has a great vibe. I'm Carlos, and I hope I was able to help you guys with these tips. Remember to stay for everyone's speech. You can't do worse than I did. And okay, see ya.